Hi everyone, I am Sravanthi Pedduri working in ENH iSecure Private Limited as Senior IAM Engineer. In this presentation, we are going to see about IdentityNow automation testing. The agenda of this presentation is to see an overview of the following topics: basic introduction of automation testing and its uses, prerequisites required before starting automation, the tools required for automation. Next, we are going to discuss load testing using Apache JMeter, and then we are going to discuss the demo on execution of test cases. Coming to the next slide, we are going to discuss about introduction to automation testing. Let us understand what is automation testing. Automation testing refers to the testing of the software in which testers write the test script once with the help of the testing tools and framework and run it on the software. The test scripts automatically test the software without human intervention and shows the result. Automation testing reduces the cost, increases your test coverage, reduces regression testing time, test scripts can be reused, increases the quality. Coming to the next slide, we are going to discuss about prerequisites for automation testing. To begin automation testing using Selenium, there are few prerequisites should have in place. Programming language. Choose a programming language in which you will write your test scripts. Java, Python, C#, Ruby are the common choices for Selenium automation. You should have a good grasp of the chosen language. So here we have chosen Java. Integrated development environment. Install an integrated development environment such as Eclipse, IntelliJ, or Visual Studio to write and manage your Selenium scripts. We have chosen Eclipse as IDE platform. Java Development Kit. If you opt for Java, you will need to install the Java Development Kit on your system. Selenium WebDriver. Download the Selenium WebDriver for your preferred programming language. You can add the WebDriver libraries to your project using build tools like Maven. Web browsers. Make sure you have the web browsers you intend to automate. Example, Chrome, Firefox installed on your system. Web drivers. Selenium interacts with browsers through web drivers. You should have the appropriate web drivers for the browsers you plan to test with. Example, Chrome driver, Gecko driver. These should be downloaded and configured. Ensure that your chosen IDE is integrated with the Selenium WebDriver, making it easy to write, run, and debug the test scripts. Test framework. Select a test framework such as TestNG or hybrid test frameworks. Help structure your tests and provide reporting capabilities. By meeting these prerequisites, you will be well prepared to start automation testing using Selenium and create efficient, maintainable, and effective test scripts. Coming to the next slide, we are going to discuss about tools used for automation testing. The tools are Eclipse, Selenium, TestNG, Maven, Apache JMeter. In detail, we are going to see in the next slide about each tool and what are its uses. In this slide, let's discuss about Eclipse and why it is used in automation. Eclipse is a digital workspace for automation testing. It's a special software that makes creating and running automated tests easier. It is used by testers because it is super flexible and works with different programming languages. It helps in writing, organizing, and running tests for finding problems or bugs in the software, making sure everything works smoothly. Coming to the next slide, let's discuss about Selenium and why it is used in automation. Selenium is chosen as it is an open source. It supports multiple languages like Java, Python, Ruby. Scripts can be run on multiple browsers like Chrome, Firefox, IE, Microsoft Edge. It supports multiple operating systems like Linux, Windows, Mac OS. It can be integrated with third-party applications like TestNG, Cucumber. In the next slide, let's discuss about TestNG and why it is used in automation. TestNG is a testing framework used with Selenium for automating tests. It allows for organizing test cases, running tests in a specific sequence. It offers annotations to manage test execution flow, such as @test for defining the test cases, @before method, and @after method. As you can see the highlighted point in the picture for pre and post setups, and @data provider for parameterization. This combination of Selenium and TestNG helps in efficient and structured automation testing, enabling testers to create, manage, and execute test cases reliably. Generate HTML reports showing test execution details. In the next slide, let's discuss about Maven and why it is used in automation. Maven is an open source tool. Maven allows to download all the jars and dependencies and manage lifecycle for a Selenium Java project. This makes it easier for the QA to configure dependencies for Selenium Java by automatically downloading the jars from the Maven repository. In the next slide, we are going to discuss performance testing using Apache JMeter. Performance testing determines the performance of a system or software application under real-life based load conditions. Basically, load testing determines the behavior of the application when multiple users use it at the same time. It is a response of the system for varying load conditions. The execution of the test cases we will discuss in the demo presentation. In this slide, let's understand how to execute the test cases in Eclipse. First, we are going to test the logging of a user with multiple test data. Next, we are going to see how to capture the screenshot of the result. Next, we are going to check the onboarding of an NELM user like partner or contractor. This we can do in two different ways. First, we can create with NELM form. Next, we are going to create the NELM user by writing in Excel file. And then we are going to check the test connection for in-target application like Active Directory. Next, we are going to see the aggregation to fetch the accounts. Next, we will have a look on how to request for a role, and then we are going to see whether attributes are created in the correct format. Next, let's discuss how we can download the files for auditing purpose. The execution of the test cases we will discuss in the demo presentation. Thank you. Please follow ENH iSecure social media pages for more technical updates.